Alright, hello everybody, welcome to ToV Live. I'm just doing a quick audio check really quick, and just to let you all know, there is a new countdown video. We got some new music going on, courtesy of yours truly and Joe Crazy as well. Take a listen, and yeah, exciting times. Get ready for the stream.
The water calls. It restores and brings strength. Do you want power? You cannot have it unless you trade your life. I am your blessing. I am your curse. You must embrace me. To live, to want, to fight, to see, to die. I come from the depths of the land. I appear like a friend. The world is yours. The universe unfolds. I can bring you life or death. I am water. I am power. I am hope. In a world on fire, I can be your dreams or your nightmare.
Worlds we rise, called by thunder in the sky, pulled through time, through dust and flame. Every soul remembers why. Steel and shadow mark the ground. Every step a chosen fate. On the field where legends meet, we stand before the gate. Hear the echo of the drums below. Every heartbeat counts the same. When the signal hits, we let it go. No retreat, no shame. Summon to Valhalla. We fight, we fall, we rise. On the aren't just born in flame, they're carved in dust and pain. When the silence finally comes, they'll remember our name. Higher, closer, now we ignite. Summon to Valhalla, we fight, we fall, we rise. Let the battlefield remember how we own the night. Summon to Valhalla, no fear, no turning back. From the dust we rise as legends on the edge of the attack. We rise. Valhalla.
Welcome to ToV Live! It is Valhalla time, and it is time for another React stream for Secrets of the Citadel, RenegadeCon. This is February 2026 on the Tales of Valhalla YouTube channel, live before you. I'm Ryan, aka Tales of Valhalla. And yeah, we're going to do a React stream, guys. We're going to have fun. We're going to party a little bit, talk about some of these Heroscape things that are going on. Just recently, actually, we had a couple of drops on Discord we'll probably talk about before the countdown ends. And here, I'm just going to wind the screen real quick. Because yeah, we're gonna be viewing what they're going to be releasing in about 25 minutes, RenegadeCon, February 2026. And it's like the debate is okay. Secrets of the Citadel is going to be master set battle box. Is going to be a spread out of things. We don't know yet for certain, but we might talk about that for a second. But here I'm going to introduce real quickly this wonderful panel of people that I have with me today. First, we got Derek, his YouTube channel, and Silas, his friend, there is in the back. We got JJ Odin. We have got Sharig Jack, and we have got Sir Dadscaper, as well as two faces that we have not seen before. We got Cody's Cardboard. Cody, how you doing? And we also got Mystery Meats 333. Streamer. I just recommended Mystery Meats' channel just a couple weeks ago as well too, so he is joining us as well. Welcome to the stream, gentlemen. And yes, we gotta look at that, keep an eye on that countdown while we're streaming today. But fun reacting to stream. Take a look at the chat real quick. Kylar616 there on Twitch. Hello, shouting you out first to chat. And then Midnight, or I think it's Major Midnight, says good afternoon. First chat in the YouTube stream, as well as got Solo Scaper, Melon Man. We've got a lot of people there in the chat already. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this countdown stream. And first thing we're gonna show, and I'm sorry, I apologize, you guys, I can't show this to you via a Discord, but I'm just gonna pop this up on my screen because for those of you who don't know, they're not on Discord. Renegade Discord, Lee dropped some photos on us, and so I'm just going to show them real quick. Holy Shrooms Batman. So she's like displaying some of these shrooms, also says a couple things, and as well as this lovely there, horse riding miniature that just, oh my goodness. I think we're getting some Einar. Today, guys. So, oh, wait. Is this? Okay, is this messing up on me now? Okay, there it goes. All right. And apparently these shrooms are in different variations. I think this is the shrooms that are not lighted up, and there they are lighted up. That's nice. That's nice. And I think Lee says some things about this. Says the glow definitely lasts longer with direct lighting. So apparently it's just okay. Close from light. Mellow I love shrooms too. Why not? I had them in the light box for 30 seconds before taking the photo. If you want a proper glow the entire time, I recommend black lights. Otherwise, these shroud shrooms definitely look like they shroud you. I think that means area of effect type of terrain there, guys. I think that's what that means. Yeah, and she also introduced this with the first like purple shroom photo. Says, I don't see the sky on your expertly made bingo sheet. You still have time to update it. And she was talking to Iceman3317 there on the Discord chat. So what do you think about those? Like an area of effect type of terrain. Let's see if we give Cody. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I like the glow. Mm-hmm. Area of effect terrain. I think that'd be cool. I was a little bit behind on the stream. I was trying to catch a sneak peek by lurking on your stream at the same time.
Yeah, and those just dropped like a half hour, 40 minutes ago. So I'm scrambling to get screenshots and get them here and get them ready for the thing. So if you're not paying attention to Discord, which I'm usually not, I miss usually 99% of everything that's there. So yeah, let's see here. Nathan, Mystery Meats, what do you think?
I think it's pretty cool. I'm pretty interested to see if it has any effects on the field. Because I think there's been a few missed opportunities with some obstacles that haven't gave any buffs or debuffs or something like that. So it's pretty interesting to see.
And Dadscaper, what do you think about this incorporation into like I can't imagine if it's an area of effect type of terrain. Hopefully it's not gonna totally expand the field.
One, they look awesome. I love the aesthetic.
Yes.
I think it fits really nicely into Heroscape, and it's very different from things we've gotten before. Second, I suspect that they have some sort of mind affecting thing going on.
I think it's probably like some type of spore thing.
If you're next to them, then it has some effect. It could be a buff, could be a debuff. My guess is some slight debuff if you're standing next to them, which would be, they're good line of sight blockers. So stand next to them, get the benefit of the line of sight blocker, but also whatever slight debuff is my guess comes with standing there.
For sure. Derek, I want to ask you something though. With like if it's some type of like spore effect, and like Dadscaper was saying, like maybe it has a negative effect on others, but maybe there might be miniatures coming out that it might actually buff certain miniatures and debuff others. What do you think?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see what they do, but most of the time, if a unit is dependent on terrain, it makes them hard to make them viable in many different types of armies when that terrain isn't present. So it's a neat thing to do, but it doesn't seem like Renegade's been interested in doing stuff like that, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
And Jack, how do you think these will like play into map making, like map building, like competitive map building? What do you think? Oh, your mic's off. Or can you guys hear Jack?
I can hear you.
Fine.
I can hear him.
Okay. Well, if it's not coming back at me, then it's not coming on the stream for some reason. Unless you guys can hear him on the stream and I just can't hear him because I do not hear anything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching the stream, but I could hear him fine on Discord.
Yeah, I was just listening to the stream. I couldn't hear him on the stream.
Okay.
Hear me now?
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Audio's coming through now.
Alrighty. Yeah. Can I turn my camera on? Turn on camera. Okay. Yeah, I like that there's 3 different sizes to the shrooms. I believe this is the first like double spaced like line of sight blocker that we have, which I mean I only care about maybe you could count the like Rise of the Valkyrie Small Ruin as a double spaced line of sight blocker, but I'm excited to see what they do. I hope they do some kind of terrain effect, some sort of buff or debuff. We got we got the toxic terrain in this upcoming wave that
Hmm.
I think is going to be really neat for map making. Kind of neutralizes height advantage, at least with defense dice. So maybe it's like it reduces your attack or something. I don't know. We'll see.
And JJ, like glow in the dark. What do you think about that? Glow in the dark. That really helps aesthetics, I think.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it would be interesting to try and see somebody play a fully in the dark game where like you've spent the whole prior to playing the game, you blast the room with light and the only terrain on the field is these mushrooms, and so then you're playing by moonlight. I think that could make like a really fun cave aesthetic. I think that would be kind of a neat idea.
For sure, for sure. And now let's see, what's our time? Okay, 16 minutes. And I will mention this one thing. I don't know how much we want to talk about it, but Jordan did announce this, and I'm just going to read it. Hey, Heroscape fans, we have some good news regarding future pricing to share. When we increased prices in 2025, it was based on what at the time was a 30% tariff. With that tariff now reduced, we're lowering future Army boxes back to their pre-tariff pricing, beginning with our reveals for July 2026 coming later today. Despite tariffs being lowered, based on current statements from the administration, they are not fully going away. We will still be absorbing 15% in tariffs on our end, but we see that as a worthwhile investment to support the continued growth of the game and keep prices as accessible as possible for everyone. Thank you for your continued support. We're excited to keep growing this community with you all. Happy RenegadeCon Day. Now, when it comes to like businesses, I mean, you got to profit in order to continue. So to eat some of the costs just to benefit the community, that's a big step. And kudos to Renegade for trying to meet us halfway as best as they can, in spite of no matter what your opinion is on the politics of it. It's still a hurdle you got to try and overcome one way or another. So Dadscaper, what do you think about this? Because I know you have a little bit of legal expertise in this. Is this a good call for Renegade to do this type of thing?
Jordan is such a great ambassador for the brand. I really like him. Mm-hmm. And he, for all of the missteps that Renegade has had, some of the people who work there have been very good for the brand and have really been doing their best sort of competently, and he's one of the guys who I'm a big fan of. So I mean, so do I think this is a good thing? Yes. Will fans still be, in my opinion, unreasonably disappointed in the prices, whatever they end up being? Yes. Mm-hmm. But I think it's great, good for them. I think that Renegade is still in a sort of market position of trying to get the word out, get the player base up, get this on the shelves in every store. That's what they want. Mm-hmm. They want this on the shelves in every game store. So yeah, keep the prices down, get it out there, and hopefully they can sustain it.
Absolutely. JJ, what are your thoughts?
I love the fact that they're taking this step. I think that there's too many companies these days that will raise prices for a variety of reasons. They'll usually claim inflation or something about AI or something about tariffs, and so they'll raise prices on whatever it is that they are producing for you. And then when those tariffs roll back, there's not a rollback of the prices from a lot of companies. And so I think this is a really good show of goodwill from Renegade toward their community. Their goal, they're like, yeah, we could technically still keep the prices this high because people are willing to pay these prices right now anyway, and we know it. But because we love you guys and we love this game, we're going to roll it back. And I think that will actually bring in more revenue for them in the long run than if they'd kept the prices at the same place that they could have with the original tariffs announcements, because people wouldn't have. There'd be people who wouldn't buy it, but there would also be like the people who were buying it, they'd be making more money off of, you know. So I think it's just a really good show of faith and show of goodwill from the higher ups that they're like, we value this game, we value our community.
For sure. And Derek, oh, and Silas, Silas, I didn't even ask you about the shrooms. What your thoughts were on that? I'm sorry. But either you guys, and Silas, if you want to give an input on the shrooms as well, what are your thoughts?
Shrooms are cool. I like it when terrain is just a blocker and an accent piece, but I also like it when they have effects. So it'll be interesting to see what it does. And that's all I really have on the shrooms. And then on the tariff thing and the prices, I think it's cool. I did not expect them to do that. I really thought they were just going to keep it the way it is because of all the volatility. So, you know, every little bit helps. And it just feels nice because the cost of living everywhere seems to always be going up. And this game isn't going to be like, you know, I wouldn't say it's a life or death thing for everyone here for the most part. It's a fun hobby that we all participate in. So anytime you can enjoy more of it, great. And so I was very pleased and happy to see that announcement from Jordan today.
Nice. I get my $5 back every box. That's my thoughts on it.
All right, Jack, any thoughts?
I think it's a good move for them, just like as a business. Like I think, have done a lot of good in trying to. I think people will admit that like Renegade didn't really, you know, do all the right things at the jump, and now reducing their prices back to those pre 30% tariff costs is going to just be another thing that they're doing to do good by the consumer, and I'm excited to see it because I was not eager to, you know, buy $70 pre-painted commons for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it hurts sometimes because then you got to limit your choices on what you actually need to get. Mystery Meats, what do you think?
I'd like to say first, I think it's really cool that Renegade's so transparent with all this stuff. Like, in the Discord, they let us know a bunch of stuff about the business moves, and they just kind of just tell us, and they let us like just rabble rouse them, you know what I mean? And they take it, and then they're accountable for a lot of the mishaps that have been kind of happening with the community kind of stuff. But it's great. That was a really cool thing to announce. I mean, I've just kind of dealt with it and be like, all right, I need this so much. I'll spend the extra 5 or 10 or 15 for it, but it is relieving, and I'm pretty happy they did that. Good timing.
Yeah. Cody, any thoughts?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I don't know if I'm alone in this. I haven't pre-ordered any of the new stuff. Everything was just slightly out of range for me. Maybe
I was that way too.
Slightly.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
I was that way too.
Ditto.
I'm waiting for today to decide what I wanted to pre-order, like if I wanted to wait for some of the new stuff or if I wanted to jump on something, but everything was just like slightly out of range. So I like this a lot. You know, I'm curious to see specifics of numbers for a variety of different release types. But yeah, I think it's a huge win.
Very cool, very cool. And see, let's look at the countdown here for RenegadeCon here. Okay, so 8 minutes 27 seconds. Okay. Now, I guess since we have a few minutes left here, we can have like a fun discussion on because I always assumed that Secrets of the Citadel meant Master Set, and I think it's been hinted that it is, but not clearly actually said by Renegade that it is a Master Set. Because someone asked me when I was streaming last Sunday, because I was mentioning, okay, Master Set, and they're like, well, did Renegade ever say Master Set? I'm like, I guess not. So I'm of two opinions. Either or I'm okay with, but Master Set Battle Box, maybe some terrain expansions. That was my original thought, but it could be just to give variety to price, just multiple mini packs with separate terrain packs, and then of course your promo minis. And it could be the waves could be separated out as well, like they did last RenegadeCon. So, if anybody has any thoughts on that or opinions, you're welcome to say. Let me go to. Let's start where we ended. Cody, what do you think?
I think part of me hopes it's a master set battle box duo. I like those. I like the battle boxes a lot. I know we're getting the G.I. Joe one here. But I feel like we've had a lot of individual army releases lately and upcoming. So if it's just a slew of more armies, it's going to be hurting. I don't know if the decrease on prices will be enough. But a master set battle box duo could be really cool. I'm excited to see what it is.
Yeah. I mean, we'll know in a matter of minutes for sure. Yeah. Let's see, Derek, what do you think?
I don't believe anything until it comes from Renegade, is what I say.
Exactly. Okay, Silas?
I'm always excited to see the battle boxes because they always seem to be like a good buy because they're trying to get people into the game. And it's usually like that would be the thing I would gift to somebody if I really am trying to get them into it. So I'm excited to see what the battle box is. But yeah, assuming there's always been a battle box, it seems like. So but other than that, yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I agree. I think no matter what they have, they should have at least one battle box as an introduction for nearly every wave they introduce, especially like something as profound as this one. Mystery Meats, your thoughts?
I don't know. I think we're going to be in for a surprise. Like, I know we were all counting all the units and everything in the kind of packs reveal, but there's just a weird number of units in it, like older units. So I'm kind of thinking they might be having a new like release schedule kind of thing. Like we got a lot of a lot of stuff really, really quick because I think they wanted just to get it out so they can work on their own Renegade stuff instead of the grandfather things. So I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get a little bit more diverse release schedule stuff. Like there might be like a Heroscape Legends set where like it's 2.0s or something, or we might go back to kind of like the Orm's Return battle box kind of thing going on with big figures. So I'm pretty excited.
Right, possibly because we have that big mech droid thing that was like hinted on earlier this week. Jack, what do you think?
Yeah, I was at PAX Unplugged, and what they had on display was all really cool looking stuff. Yeah, like you mentioned, Nathan, you got a lot of, returning looking dudes. You got like the buff Taylord, Asamu 2.0. Yeah, just a lot of cool things that I don't know. I will wait to see what Renegade reveals today.
Oh wow, and JJ, I think you saw this too. They just redid their website. Renegade
the stream. Yeah, the stream has pointed out that the Renegade site has everything uploaded already.
I figured I already had actually Renegade's website up just in case they would do something like that. Wow, it's actually a fresh new.
Oh shoot!
Oh snap! Here, hold on a second. It's
Whoa!
They totally revamped this out actually. Here,
there is a battle box.
All right. Oh. Whoa. Okay, we're seeing. Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
No right. Master set. Whoa.
Okay. Well, it's getting dropped early, guys. Let's see. I gotta check the. So go to renegade.com.
Is the site gonna crash?
I don't think that was supposed to happen this early.
I don't know. Yeah, they were planning on people to like check it out. I don't know. Here, I'm trying to find.
This is a huge update to the.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely like I gotta re-sign in sometime for this thing because.
Where are the figures? Character bios.
It's story character bios. It's in story.
Oh
and then
wow, they
character
do
bios.
just have everything.
Yeah, they totally like reset all this.
It looks
Oh,
so
man.
clean.
Oops.
Yeah, everything's on here.
Yeah,
I still only have the old stuff on my end.
That's
Oh,
a,
really?
Uh,
that's a lot of
Whoa.
these.
Wow.
Okay.
There's a freaking boar.
Okay.
Wow.
That's it. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because it's not quite yet. No, it's okay. That's okay. We'll still like watch their reveal stream. But we are currently just looking at all this that's popping out. Thank you, FrostClaw68, for pointing that out to us.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they must have fixed it already because I only get the old stuff when I clicked it.
Okay, I had to
You're getting a
refresh a
weird
few
mix right
times.
now, too.
I had to
I had to
refresh
refresh it a couple times too, but I can see it now.
I'm staying on
Are
this
we-
page. I'm not
Are we talking
refreshing.
about? Are we talking about these, or are we waiting for?
We'll wait.
Renegade
We'll wait. And they're actually okay. They're going live. They're going live starting soon. So let's pop this open. I'm going to turn up the audio on this. Get this.
I had hoped for a master set just because I feel like they've built up their credibility as independent designers to the point where now I think they could. I'm glad it's something that they didn't try to do earlier, but now I think the quality of their work is there.
I'm trying to find the link for the boxes. Like I see
Yo.
like all the individual like figures and stuff, but I don't see like the layout of the boxes.
I only saw the price tag for the battle box, and I think it was the unpainted version.
Let me try.
I'm scared to click on anything that
newest
takes me to
items.
another page.
Okay, I don't see any of like the new boxes on their pre-order list yet. Here, if I go to shop, I don't see those. So I just go newest items, but it doesn't show me.
I don't love that art on the Heroscape page now.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel very Heroscapey to me.
it feels blocky. I don't know. I like the older one. Items aren't on the store page yet, says Frost. Okay, so it's just the character bios story. Okay.
Oh, well, the figures do have like their what expansion they're coming in.
Oh yeah, it does say that like when you're looking over the.
Whoa. Whoa.
But
Whoa.
its repercussions threaten to
Oh, hello.
destroy our world.
We got some video.
Oh, it's crazy. This is
The
insane.
Thorn Unleashed tears apart the land and pulls anyone caught in its grasp into distant worlds.
Whoa.
If it
What are
is
you,
not stopped,
what are you guys seeing? I don't.
tear Valhalla
I'm like refreshing and trying to find something.
This is the stream.
Yeah, it's a stream on YouTube.
Oh, their stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
beneath Valhalla, there is a city left behind by our ancestors. And the secret of how to end the storm was
I called it!
there.
I freaking called it!
The mission will not
I called that lore bit. Woo!
Others have already begun to descend into the Citadel. The Clockwork Combine will stop at nothing to extract valuable materials and invention from the Citadel's chambers. The Verdant Pact will trick, trap, and ensnare the
Nice video.
using the land itself.
I had nothing to do with it, by the way.
And the Umbral Covenant's operatives will go unseen in the darkness, hoarding power for themselves. Crush them beneath your heels, knights of our new alliance. Let no one
New
get
alliance.
in your way. And save our world by
these
learning
are sick.
the secrets of the Citadel.
Boom!
Wow.
Okay.
What is
That
up,
is a
Renegades?
crazy-
Wasn't that cool?
crazy
welcome to the
animation.
first RenegadeCon of 2026. My name is Anais. I'm the product development
Yeah, I like
specialist
that.
here at Renegade, and I'm joined today
Very
by
nice.
the lovely Lee Huff, producer of Heroscape.
Hey everyone! Once again, super excited to be back with more Heroscape Reveals. We're going to announce the titles we're releasing this summer, because it is 2026. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. We're moving from the Age of Annihilation into Secrets of the Citadel. We have a lot of
Nice,
exciting
and Lee are
titles to
both
announce.
awesome
But
also.
first, we want to remind you of the final Age of
Yeah, Lee
Annihilation
is.
titles coming
The
soon.
team they have
We
now
have
is a
stuff
good team.
releasing every month from now till May, and there's still time to secure some of our special pre-order promo figures if you place your orders now. You can click the link in the chat to check everything out. We also are excited to announce that we have a brand new website for Heroscape debuting today. And we'll have some links in the chat for that as well. All right, now let's get right into it.
We already got there.
Oh, for sure.
Already.
So first, a bit of a backstory. With the start of Secrets of the Citadel era, the Valkyrie generals have paired off into 4 alliances. We've got the new alliance between Jandar and Utgar. Got the Umbral Covenant between Vidar and Revna.
Huh?
The Clockwork Combine between Einar and Volrak. And then we have the Verdant Pact between Ular and Ocula. And with this in mind, everything that we're revealing, so like the battle box, army expansions, all that, like they feature these new alliances as the fight continues. And
whoa,
I guess that leads us to our first
Say
thing. We gotta
Vidar.
kick off our new era with a battle box. So this
I
is
thought I heard
the
Vidar as
Battle
well.
for Blackscar
That's
Wave.
the official canon pronunciation now.
Vidar, yeah.
I don't know what.
Powerful factions are duking
Okay.
it out, including assassins, undead
That's fine.
royalty, disciplined samurai,
I just had.
and more.
Okay.
I'm joking. I don't know what
And it
that
adds
was.
some new figures exclusive to this set for the
As far as I know, there isn't a
established
pronunciation
armies.
guide. It's
There's
all
a
fair
total of
game.
6 new figures,
Pretty
a
much.
bunch of hex terrain that to build your battlefields, including new metallic ancient
for Black
terrain,
Star, so there's the
dice,
battle box,
markers,
good.
army cards, and a new destructible object, Shroud Shrooms.
Let's see this terrain listing.
Alright, so
Oh, it's
No
a
2
destructible
hexes.
object. Whoa.
Provided some photos
Ooh.
this morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in Discord. But so this set includes the young
My
Shroud.
God, they're going
And
into
this
the
is a
destructible object
that
space.
alters line of sight
Yeah.
for small and medium figures, and it interacts with powers that reference trees via fungal forest. The young Shroud Shrooms Spore Cloud ability blocks line of sight for nearby enemies, so not even the big guys are safe from this effect. And these little
Come on, bud.
mushrooms also have a little divot on top for wound markers.
Yeah, these are awesome. Those will definitely help shake up your games. Now let's take a look at each of the figures in this set. I'd like to
Oh.
introduce Nishi Suda.
That's neat.
Nishi Suda is the first multi-class hero introduced in Secrets of the Citadel, bringing together the 2 classic classes of Samurai and Lawman,
miniatures.
both of which are prominent in
Interesting.
Einar and Volarak's Clockwork Combine Alliance.
Lawman
Samurai
and
hero
Samurai.
bonding and call for backup provide turn efficiency, letting you make cohesive armies with
Oh.
heroes from
Well,
both
just some
classes.
things I predicted.
Sword Catcher debuffs small and medium enemies engaged with him, and improved Counter Strike punishes over-aggressive attackers by converting excess shields into automatic wounds. Nishi excels as a frontline defender who enables multi-activation samurai and lawman strategies. And if you want to learn more about this fella, you can tune into the Heroscape Designer Roundtable later today at 11:30.
Like the mini.
And next up is another unique hero, Blink Dawson. Blink
Hey,
Dawson
hey.
embodies
That's a range.
fast-action gunplay
Lawman.
with Quick Draw 7, interrupting enemy turns with reactive fire.
I love this guy.
from range. So this makes him a
That's my
resistant
guy right here.
ranged armies.
I love all the small Vorid dudes.
20 points, too.
You can call him up for
20
backup.
points.
20 points.
Oh, yeah.
Nice filler.
New filler.
We have figure I'm excited for.
Link Dawson.
Power
Kanak,
too. That's nice.
Private Eye. She is a
I like
Yeah,
that
that's really
little
good.
power
orc lawman.
figure.
She's uniquely
Nice
thematic
anti-range tech.
blend of tracking,
A lawman.
vengeance, and order
Wow.
marker redirection.
Ah.
Her pick up the trail ability lets her take command after allied lawmen fall, creating cinematic momentum.
So we're
swings
building
and
our lawmen armies.
And that's the Clockwork
Which is
Combine
nice.
figures in the battle.
I know
box.
Siegfried is
So let's
freaking
talk
out.
about the heroes that work for Revna and Vidar's Umbral Covenant Alliance, and we have a new servant of Revna to introduce.
Go for
Corvin
Black
the
Star
Rock
battle
Beast.
box.
This
That's
beast
a lot of
supports undead
bees.
and wizard armies through flexible.
They like
targeting
alliteration.
rules.
That's a
Her Eyes in
beast.
the Skies
That's
special
a beast,
power
people.
allows friendly spellcasters and undead heroes to trace range
With
and
stealth
line
flying.
of sight through Corvin, dramatically expanding spellcasting.
30 points.
Yes,
Pretty good
more
value.
beasts.
Combined
Nice.
with
Yeah,
stealth
we need more
flying,
beasts.
Corvin acts as a mobile relay point.
Still small,
Enabling
no
position
medium beast
attacks
yet.
and creative board states that emphasize mobility.
Hey, Box
and
2 Battle.
location.
Glad you could join us.
And
We're
next
just
up,
taking
we
it in
have
right now.
Sudema, the reimagined undead queen, delivers battlefield swing potential.
Sudema!
Over undead and her iconic petrifying
A lot of us called it.
glare. Fitting for a queen of the undead, Sudema can seize additional turns with allied undead
And she's a queen,
high
so
unit heroes
she'll-
and unique squads standing in shadow.
she'll bond with
and
some.
wound enemies with a well-timed roll after moving.
Also wild
Sudema
personality,
is a
too.
board impact control piece, rewarding careful
Outstanding.
positioning and clear.
Look at her
sight
line of sight.
That's what I was just
determination.
looking at. All the little
Whoa.
tiny dots.
Oh my
Because
god.
of the hair.
They do
Because of the
that.
hair. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
hilarious.
We have
Touch.
Agent SI
That's a
for
great
Every
This
snake
is-
can
Agent
see.
SI4X
That's so
is a
funny.
stealth-focused operative built around
Oh, this
shadow
guy's cool.
space
This guy looks so
manipulation.
sick.
That's
It's a
what looks
nice
so
sculpt.
unsafe.
It's an
Totally.
it's
So
it's
pretty.
gonna be tough to paint, but that is a
Through powers
nice
like
sculpt.
Yeah,
substitution,
the
matrix,
pre-paint's
not
not
as fun
gonna
to
come
say,
looking like
and
that, I
phantom
bet.
protocols,
It's a sweet sculpt.
SI4X transforms the terrain itself.
Dylan already said the sculpt has indentations for the hexagons, so painters can paint that pattern.
Output when
Oh, nice.
striking
Thank
Oh,
the
goodness.
that'd be nice.
And when attacking into shadow, SI4X becomes a lethal assassin capable of doubling his skulls. And his phantom protocols lets all of your revenue.
This battle box
If you
has
get the
uh,
pre-painted, you could add the hex. Like I don't want to paint
And
from
those are
scratch,
all
but
the
I do
figures
like
in this new set. But I
like
wanna talk
fixing
real
up the
fast
pre-painted
about the
ones to make
terrain
them,
packed in
you know,
here, 'cause it's pretty
make them
cool.
pop a little bit
There's
better,
a
and it
total
would be easy
of
if the
25
indentations are
pieces
there
of
already.
terrain, including all new ancient tiles.
this
dungeon
battle
tiles,
box
and
has a
the
lot of
shrooms
stuff in it,
pieces we
which is
talked about
excellent.
earlier.
That does.
This
Use
is
these
lit.
tiles to dive deep beneath Valhalla and into the mysterious ancient Citadel.
Get a little.
And that's everything.
No two
There are
hexes, man.
two
What's the deal with
options
that?
to choose from. The
Give me some
limited
two
edition
hexes.
Yeah,
set for
WTF,
$8
mate.
And
the regular
that's
uncut
actually not many
set,
single hexes either.
$5.
It's
You can
not.
order both editions now using the link in the
Interesting
chat.
choice.
I think this might be the same like
Alright, so
piece
that
count layout
brings
as
to our
Battle for the
first army
Wellspring.
expansion reveal. This is
But-
the Clockwork Combine Research Expedition.
Yeah,
Army
Battle for the Wellspring is
expansion.
not a great set to
This
build on its
introduces
own.
a unique hero and a unique three-figure
Look
squad.
at
Hey.
that.
Three
Here
we
exclusive
go.
treasure
Look
clips.
at that thing.
These new figures
Whoa.
are Bolrak, and this general is all about bringing cutting-edge experimental weaponry, modular tech, and precision scouts to the battlefield. So let's get a look at Gimbal first. So
Gimbal.
here's Gimbal.
Sounds like a Smiling
the
Friends
centerpiece of
character.
This expansion. She's a small Bolrak.
Gimbal.
like an
That-
elf.
that's what you call that. Wait, I gotta rant a second. This is what you call this big thing. Like it comes marching up towards you, like, okay, tell me the name of the hero that I'm about to fight.
Gimbal. Treasure cliffs.
What?
To be fair, there is a small dragon in their name. That's
That's probably the
Gimbal,
name
not
of the dragon. Yeah,
That's the
inside
Gimbal.
it. Yeah.
Brass provides
He's
a powerful
compensating with the mech
line-based
suit.
defense.
Yeah.
Wings grants flying movement capability. And
This is a
Claws gives
crazy
Gimbal
sculpt.
A brutal melee system that can deal extra wounds to adjacent enemies.
Gimbal can also jettison a glyph with a blade of equipment.
Holy
that
Joe
can
crazy.
damage
There's
for a
like,
moment, and you remove that part
wow.
of the
Wow.
spec as well. That leaves the
I
glyphs
like how they're
available
incorporating
for
different
other
type
players
of
to
like
pick up. These prototypes
glyphs,
are incredibly potent,
for
but
these
unstable.
types of
Each one self-destructs
abilities.
if used by a non-scientist.
Joe Crazy already did this for his Heroscape Adventure stuff, though. Just saying. So, you know.
Offers unparalleled
Did she just say that you remove the parts of the body?
Oh, absolutely. And actually,
Maybe.
let
When
me
you-
tell you about the squad.
That'd be
concept,
cool.
The
Please do,
Eisen
yeah.
Expedition.
It
These
sounds like it's a way
LKDs
for him to
are
give a
Bolrak
boon to
aligned. They're a
fan
three-figure
base.
squad of
Yeah.
expert explorers.
Okay.
Their abilities
Squad.
highlight speed, coordination, and tactical setup.
Oh,
Oh, I
good.
love them.
I like these guys.
Expeditionary
Yeah.
Force lets you
These look
activate
good.
Unique
four
squad, but it's got
sides
good
before their turn,
bonding there.
boosting that
Wow.
hero's moves,
These guys were some of the concept
and
art
strategy
from Avalon Hill.
Right.
And other impressive figures like Zed Nesbitt.
And I like the fact they're a
Being
unique
well
squad.
equipped allows them to ignore terrain effects, letting them traverse and
My
occupy
wallet
dangerous
does too.
terrain
Means
with
you only need one. Yeah,
Same.
exactly. Just one.
And Line Up the Shot 2 rewards careful positioning by adding
Wow.
+2 attack when firing at non-adjacent enemies. As
Yeah,
long
Box
as
2
you
Battle,
don't
not just
shoot
underdog
at
terrain,
them.
that's new terrain.
The Eisen
That's terrain we've
Expedition
never
excels
seen
at map
before.
control,
So
objective
it could be
pressure,
interesting to
and
see. Hey, Skateboard, how you doing?
aggressive offensive
Glad you could
footwork.
join us.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait to see Gimbal and the squad in action. The standard edition of this expansion
Nice.
will
Okay,
be available
okay,
for $45.
you know.
Interesting.
Let's
and
go.
the premium
Money.
limited edition will be available for $55.
55?
These now for a July
Wow.
release. Check the link
That's
in the chat.
a lot less than I thought it was going
All
to
right,
be.
let's move on to reveal number 3.
Tip the hat.
5,
If you're
okay,
a
okay.
fan of mixed faction builds or Einar Alliance,
I expected that big dragon alone to
this
be
is the
like
Crooked
$50.
Crew of the Clockwork
Right.
Combine Army expansion. Talk about fun stuff to say.
Yeah, Ancient
Crooked
Terrain.
Crew
Yeah,
of
you're
the
right, Box
Clockwork
Battle.
Combine
Yeah.
Army expansion. Love it. This brings to the table
I
a blend
know.
of gunslinging justice, experimental science, and cursed steel.
Guilty
Inside this
McCree.
expansion, you'll find 3 new unique heroes, each with a distinct playstyle perfect for people who love
Guilty with the robot
synergy-driven
arm is
tactics,
crazy.
unpredictable movement, and high-risk
He's been
fights.
augmented now.
Also included in this expansion
Yeah.
is a new
Being a gunslinger wasn't enough.
Before we
He's got to
Now I need to be
one
Doc
for
Ock too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sure can. So this new treasure glyph is the
I want to see if it has its
Blood-Cursed
own
Blade,
line of sight dot
and,
too.
It's incredibly cool. So this blood cursed blade, it adds +1 automatic skull to any adjacent
Ooh.
normal attacks, and it punishes inactivity by wounding its wielder at the end of any turn where no wound was inflicted. And once it's claimed, it cannot be dropped, turning any hero into a relentless engine of offense.
I love how they're doing this with glyphs. They're expanding on glyph powers, which is
even
great.
crazier, there's a
Yeah, I
hero
like
in
this
the
one.
set that starts the game
I like
with
that.
this
I like
glyph
leaning
already
into
equipped.
destructible objects.
This is
Yeah.
Takanawa Kaiga, the blood-marked samurai. Driven by Torment and armed with a blood-cursed blade, Takanawa
Oh, good
Kaiga
for him
excels
having
in
fast
relentless
movement.
close-quarters combat. The blade thirsts, lets Kaiga strike, reposition,
Yeah, well,
and
move of
strike
8,
again,
that's
at the cost
insane.
of his own vitality.
And
If he
only
doesn't do
90
damage, he hurts himself.
Only 90 points?
Yeah, and the movement
as
of
I said
8 is
before, he begins the
I mean
game
that's
already equipped with the treasure glyph,
that's other
guaranteeing an
horseback. They're
immediate
horse that's
offensive punch.
isn't that right for horseback figures?
Yeah, Kaiga's
Yeah,
pretty great.
I guess he'd
Yeah,
be
it's
pretty
pretty
fast
common.
on a horse, yeah.
He's a high-pressure duelist. He's thriving on calculated risk, rewarding bold and
Counter-Strike.
aggressive play, and it's going to constantly keep his opponents on edge.
Yeah.
So
This
but
is the second
you
card
might
I
be
think
thinking,
on which
well,
we've
how am I
seen
supposed to keep that
Counter-Strike
super
look
powerful
like
glyph
the
out of enemy
kerning
hands without
is like
getting
2
smacked
words,
around?
when I think it should be
Well,
1.
You could just use someone that specializes in looting treasure glyphs, and we just happen to know a guy.
Double
He's Guilty
attack.
McCreech. So he
Guilty's
has a
back!
badge that he
It's Guilty McCreech, guys!
Guilty McCreech brings
Look at that art. He's just like,
utility and treasure hunting
get
power.
over here.
Awesome!
Give me that glyph.
Guilty can claim
I
treasure
never,
Those
I don't
arms
know
don't
if
even
people
involve
called
triggers.
it. Did anybody call that's Guilty
Creating early
McCreech?
game
Like,
momentum and
looking like.
controlling the battlefield.
Did anybody ever call
I said that it was Guilty McCreech, but I also saw it on the website
Oh, okay.
beforehand.
Okay.
So I saw, I was like,
Well,
dude,
honest.
Guilty McCreech is back with robot arm? This is cool.
Because we saw this
It's like Dr.
miniature
Octopus.
before last year, but
Yeah.
He's fast,
that
efficient,
is
and he's dangerous.
amazing.
Yeah, definitely. All right, there's one more figure in this set to reveal. This is Dernipia, the Combine's rogue scientist.
Uh-huh.
Part mad scientist, part master of dark magic.
Wizards.
Dernipia manipulates
Darn
biology
wizards.
and battlefield tempo alike. Species Splicer lets her permanently graft the traits
I'll
of
do it
another
myself.
non-Soulborg
Who's
unit
this guy?
onto herself, expanding synergies and granting her new strategic roles. With Bloodstitcher 15,
Is that the first time they've made like 2 like identifying characters, scientist and wizard? Is that the first time they've done 2?
They did one,
It-
like, in this reveal, there's another one in
Oh,
the
there's
battle
another
Yeah,
box.
they did one earlier.
Okay.
But being able to also add an additional species
Yeah.
onto this character, this is like, I can play this guy in any
And
army.
That's it for this army expansion. So the standard edition of this expansion will be
$50, $40, my goodness.
The premium painted edition
Just
will
give
be
it away then. My
You can
gosh.
pre-order these now for a July release.
My wallet doesn't like
$40.
me because I'm gonna buy all of this.
Brings us into our
Yeah,
next
yeah, the
expansion. Let's dive
prices
into
look
it.
good.
This is Paragons of the New Alliance. The new alliance is the unsteady pairing of Jandar and Ugar's forces, now led by
Okay.
This set brings
Okay, I'm
together
sorry. This
three
is a lore
unlikely
thing.
heroes under the
I don't like that.
banner of Jandar.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's just a lore thing. You know?
Jandar and Utgard just feel like
Yeah, no.
doesn't feel right.
Opposites. Yeah, but it makes sense from the lore just for like the Leviathan and Raylan like teaming up for a little bit. I could see that.
I get it.
Jeanne
But
d'Arc
a whole new.
Maybe they'll have a bad breakup later.
Yeah. Hopefully that's a sad, but I don't know.
Spirit allows her to continue protecting allies
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Champion and knight.
Isn't there a VC figure coming out called?
There, Jeanne d'Arc.
Yep.
That's about as close to Joan of Arc as you can get.
Oh. Whoops.
I know I say this about a lot of
I love the rename when they do the renaming.
And also work with
historical
objects.
of the new alliance.
Yeah, definitely historical. Concan! We get Concan back too! We're getting so many old Heroscape units back in action! Awesome.
Wow.
Although Concan looks a lot different now. It looks very different.
He looks older.
He does.
More wizened.
He's been through some things.
He's champion and warrior.
If you look closely,
Champion and warrior. We're doing this on multiple cards.
Jeanne d'Arc is also a champion, so we've got a lot more things to run the bears with now.
100%.
I really like
Jake Pie Plow 1011 says, "Do you think a new Mara release is likely?" I hope so. If it's not this time, that's not today. Hopefully in the future. We need more Mara. Could ever have enough Mara? I'm just saying.
Those are interesting abilities, different for Jandar versus Utgar.
Yeah.
Sniper and soldier get the two. Wow, that's. I mean, I like it. I'm not liking it.
Me too. 35 points.
On that special power of range 10, that's wild.
Oh man.
For 35 points too.
This makes him a
Has to be adjacent to
flexible
somebody you
threat,
control.
even when it isn't technically his turn.
He's got swim too, so he could go in the water and just bam,
he's
snipe at somebody.
I'm excited to see how
Another
he
gallery.
plays in other people's games, and if this crazy team doesn't already sound awesome.
And you can just reveal the X on him, so like you don't even have to take a real turn.
That's 35 points. What is this?
That's
Permanent charge against permanent charge. What are these
35 points
things?
is nice.
Okay, Spear of Garrick, how we know that? Sword. Wow.
Oh, more pretty glyphs.
Glyphs.
I like these.
Reinforcing defensive formations. And then we've got the Sword of Guthor, once carried by the mighty Finn the Viking champion. This
Once
enhances
carried.
defensive power
Where's Finn?
Mini
figures
Raylan
cannot be
and
destroyed, making it a lasting focal point on the battlefield.
can have anybody be a
And if you
mini
want this
Raylan on the
great set
battlefield
of
now.
glyphs and
It's pretty
figures, you can
good.
Pre-order this expansion now. The premium painted edition.
Raylan
My
Finn's
gosh,
dead.
they keep on like lowering the prices.
Finn's dead.
They're doing
Every
some-
reveal is just
45.
we'll get to the final box and it will be
$5.
$2.50.
Pay you to take this
The
one.
might of the
Damn.
new
Wow.
alliance.
Oof.
I like this.
Okay, here we go.
Unleashes raw aggression and relentless momentum
Introducing-
on the battlefield, which includes a new Morrow Hive Lord. So
Okay.
that's right.
God, that
Boom.
Huge.
Boom.
Here, she'll be
That
releasing
thing looks
alongside
so
a brutal
creepy.
Ursine
That's
raiding
the stuff of
squad
nightmares.
bound by blood and
I
look at all
love
the
it.
like the guts or
Okay, so
whatever.
it's not Chemoshi.
or Kariga.
It's a high void though.
She's a towering engine of
It's a
destruction.
high board and relentless,
Kariga shall
but a
dominate
huge
sheer
relentless figure. So
presence
it
and
can't pawn
terrifying
with.
mobility.
can totally
She
paint
has
that
a
easily.
time tunnel ability that allows her to reposition across the map in an instant, inflicting wounds on nearby enemies.
Are those
as she
guts
Whoa.
or are those like hands?
Right, that looks so crazy.
Yes.
Or even legs.
Both?
Yeah.
That hive
I
tunnel
think it's like a
sounds
mix of
insane.
claws and then
for devastation.
inner bitties.
And I mean, she
I like
also
Numaro,
designed
though.
as a center
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
threat, so
Single
she
base
That's a
uses
shrimp
her
mom.
participation in
She's a
Yeah,
shrimp.
the single base is a
Oh, yeah.
choice. That looks like a huge
Now,
sculpt.
let me tell you guys
It does.
about the unique
Oh gosh, her
squad
ability
that
is
all
so
her
cool.
Yeah.
raiders. This is a savage,
just being able to bomb wounds out there to other people wherever she pops up, especially if she's already been damaged.
Expand their bear armies and collections.
Yeah.
Cool.
More bears.
And these bears can bond
More
with her,
bears.
which is awesome.
I do not like these sculpts. They don't look like the frost claws.
No, I don't like these sculpts at all.
These look like
These
werebears from D&D bears. These are like
they're very humanoid.
We got polar bears to start with, and
Very,
now
very
we're getting
simple.
like we need a black bear and a brown bear.
Yeah.
The card's
It seems like-
awesome, but yeah.
These are like boys and the other ones are girls.
Also included
So like the guy bears just kind of look like this and cursed.
Yeah.
I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah,
The
fair.
fur doesn't look quite as deep. I wonder how painting that will be.
I'm glad they're including glyphs in these packs now. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like these a
a
lot.
new glyph?
This is
a
cool.
new permanent glyph?
The glyph of Zigvald is a power glyph.
Oh, I like that.
permanently
Oh, and we're
increases
getting
wide mobility by one,
another
accelerating
reprint of
engagements, and
the wing
enabling
render.
rapid
So if you didn't
forward
go to
control.
a
Together,
Valkyrie
these glyphs
trial,
ensure the
you
new
can get
line
that
strikes
glyph now.
faster, hits harder, and keeps advancing.
Bears were the
You
weakest
can
sculpts
pre-order
we've
the
seen from
premium
Renegade
painted
in some
edition
time, I
for
think.
$50 and the standard edition.
Yeah, I
for
think they missed the mark
$40.
there.
Like the rest of the Secrets of the Citadel stuff.
Okay,
we
well,
have
it's not
today,
$5 all this time,
you
but still,
can
it's fair.
buy, and you can use the link
40,
in our
50
chat
bucks.
to check them out.
And we have one very
Tempting,
special
tempting.
terrain expansion to reveal today. Alright, so if you thought the Shroud Troops
I'm surprised by all
There's
these
unique-
prices.
There's your big
I'm pleased to
mushrooms.
say we're
Terrain
offering more
expansion.
along with
Were the
new
bears
terrain
unique or
types
common?
in
Unique,
Ancient
very
Lands
unique.
of
They were
Valhalla.
unique.
I think everything so far has been
So the
unique.
Yeah.
Ancient Lands of Valhalla reshaped the battlefield with forgotten metal and living terrain.
Yeah, that makes sense because they're
This
packaged with a
expansion
unique hero.
adds a wide selection of ancient land tiles and destructible shroud shrooms that block line of sight. They spread as they're destroyed, and they count as trees for special powers.
Oh, trees for
There's
special
a
powers.
total of
Okay.
23 hex
Okay,
tiles
so if you
pieces
wanted more
included
single
in
hexers,
this set,
hopefully you
featuring
get them
new
in this
ancient
in
land
this
tiles,
box.
which integrate perfectly into maps featuring outdoor, indoor, or cave environments. And there are
Puff
more of
shrooms
the
is what
shroud
they get.
shrooms in young, mature, and ancient. These destructible objects come in 3 sizes based on their maturity. All 3 of them are great line of sight blockers. They also count as trees, like Lee said. So
Okay,
heroes
5
and
2
giants
hex
without terrain
is in
keys
here. That's
can
good.
use these to trigger effects.
Oh, and 10 1.
And
Oh, this is a great
like we talked
pack.
about in the
Whoa.
Young,
past,
mature, and
this
ancient.
ability blocks line of sight for
Ancient
nearby
land
figures,
tiles,
and
yeah.
when a big mushroom
Yeah,
is
I like this
destroyed,
box.
Wow.
a smaller one sprouts up
Yeah,
nearby.
this is looking
And
nice.
this is
You
something
can
that could get
pre-order
traction
this
outside the
terrain expansion
Heroscape
for
community too.
$70
Sure.
using the link
Mhm.
in chat now. This is
God, I've been
both
begging
in
Renegade to just add more smaller
along with the rest of
pieces
the
to their
stuff, you know.
terrain packs.
Uh-huh.
Somebody in the
Okay,
chat
there's
says,
like-
there's some
"Over
single
Mario,
tiles
this
right
is
there.
a new
in that
mushroom
one.
kingdom."
Yeah, this has 10
Amazing.
single hexes,
Love it.
5 double
Love that.
hexes.
We have a special pre-order promo for all of our
Ooh.
July releases too. The first promo
$70.
for Secrets of the
I'm fine with
Citadel.
$70 for
Everyone's
this.
favorite 10
This is
point
great.
ninja, back from the dead, Isamu.
Someone just got to
Oh, there he is.
out their bingo
From the
sheet.
dead.
Yeah.
Someone
I'm
just
super
got to
excited for this.
check
So
something off their
Samu,
bingo sheet.
he's
Yeah,
the
I'm super excited for this.
Derek.
Samu
Derek,
refuses
your audio's on, just so you know.
With
Relentless
eternal
undead
servitude,
assassin
Samu
refuses
cannot be
to
destroyed by
fall
wounds
until
the
the
end
battle
of
is
the round,
ended.
allowing him
Oh,
to
he's
With
strike
ready.
eternal
I don't know if you
servitude,
can hear me.
Samu cannot
interfere
be
with
destroyed by
enemy
wounds.
plans
I can hear
long
you.
after he should
Okay.
be gone.
We're getting
Strike.
No, we
audio
can,
loop, please,
yeah,
Sam.
we can hear you hearing
letting him slip through enemy lines without fear of engagement attacks.
Phantom Walk.
And at an extremely low point cost, Isamu excels as a late game spoiler, objective grabber, or
Come on, this means my figure's a promo.
Got
Lame.
10 points.
He
10
embodies
points.
classic Heroscape design,
Another
Oh my
filler?
lord.
elegant,
So
I
Just
like
toxic.
tell me, what hoops am I going to have to go through to get my eel
Yeah,
figure?
he is super cool. If you want to pre-order any of the new reveals today, take a look at this handy shipping guide.
It's got
Remember
2 defense
that orders
now.
from our web store don't ship
Okay,
until
July.
everything in the order is in stock. So this is how we recommend you order if you don't want to wait. All right, I want to give everyone one more second to take a look at this guide and screenshot or whatever. But in a moment, we're going to switch gears and talk about organized play. We have some really exciting stuff happening in
Organized play.
2026 that
Okay.
you'll definitely want to be a part of.
Yeah.
yeah, we
So not a
have
bad pile up of
information
stuff.
to share on store championship.
It's not
events,
overwhelming.
Valkyrie
Thank goodness.
trials, the world championship.
It's all unique
and
too, so you
organized
only need to buy one.
Yep.
Pack.
I like that a lot.
Store championship
That made me actually
options
feel a
open
lot
now
calmer. Just
until
like, okay,
March 9th.
this I can
Heroscape
handle.
Store Championship
A little
is
bit
Are
better.
they seriously putting my eel figure in organized play, the thing that I hate more than anything?
Ooh.
Yes, Derek, come out to an event.
Oh no.
Never! I'll go straight to eBay and scalp myself for that thing.
We're super excited to continue these.
Oh, that's right, because we didn't see the. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and
We didn't see that one
some
yet.
new exclusive prizes for these events too, because
Whoa.
you know, prizes, that's pretty fun.
That alt art.
Swag.
Heck yeah! All participants will receive one
Oh.
set of Einar themed
Oh,
markers.
okay, it's got
In addition,
alternate art.
those who place
A
2nd
widow.
through 8th will get one Crimson Widow figure on a special silver base with 2026 store championship on it and a gold foiled army card featuring all new art.
I love
And
those
the
order
winner
markers.
of the
Oh,
event
did we
will
see the
receive
order
a
markers for
Crimson
the
Widow on a
the
gold
battle
base,
box? Are we getting new order markers there
foiled
too?
army card with new art and a date
I
to
don't know.
buy at the
Probably.
2026
I don't know if they're new, but I know
World
that
Championships
they get some.
at Gen Con.
And we also we can't forget about the judge or organizer.
Yeah, they didn't show any.
This event happen.
You don't think
They
so?
will also get a set of order
Oh yeah,
markers.
wait.
there, I'm
They're gonna be.
Crimson
We're getting
Widow
blue
and
order
her
markers.
New army card.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to judges and organizers who make these wonderful.
I've got the
possible.
product
If you wanna
on
play in a
uploaded
store
on here.
championship
Yeah.
event, you can share the link in chat with your friendly local game store.
I
and
love this
ask them to
callback
apply.
to the early
Remember,
Age of
stores must
Annihilation
apply by
too.
March 9th. That's very
I
soon.
mean,
February's a
so
short
many
month. That's, like,
callbacks
very soon.
to
Events
earlier
will
days in
run on the
Heroscape,
day of the store's choosing, sometime
going
between
back to
April
before,
24th
you know,
and June
and all the way
28th.
back to
All store championship
Hasbro days.
events will
But
be
even
registered
just
on
going
the
back to the
Battle Network,
Widow,
which you can
it's a
use to
nice,
find the closest event to you. The link
it's
to the
nice
Battle
fan
Network
service.
is in the chat
Mhm.
now,
Mhm.
so check it out after the stream.
Widow's sick.
And
Yeah, that-
also, don't run away
art
just
is
yet.
nice.
We want to tell you about another type of event happening this year, Valkyrie Trials. The 2025-2026 season is well underway. Players have been competing for the exclusive event prizing and a seat at Day 2 of the World Championships at Gen Con.
On screen now is our calendar of the remaining Valkyrie Trial events this year. If you missed playing in the event near you this season, or if you want
I might
see
go
an
to the
event
one in
your area,
Austria.
check out the application form for the 2026-2027 season.
Might
We
might just
opened
fly out there
applications
just
today,
to go play
so you can submit
Heroscape.
your
Why not?
applications until
Come
April
out to Cherry
31st.
Hill, y'all.
Events will take place
Nice.
between July 2026 and June of 2027.
Casca's gonna be the
And
closest
I
one.
actually have a
And
link
I'm
for the
very excited to announce the new
Monroeville,
exclusive
Pennsylvania one
pricing,
in description
for
on the channel.
Season.
And when
I
the
like that
organizers
we
ask me to
have
do it.
these are all in America
All
except for the one in
participants
Vienna,
will
Austria.
receive a set of Dandar-themed
Right, yeah,
ornaments
that is the one that I will be
from
going to.
Lothlorien Permanent Treasure Cliff, which protects the bearer from
Thorian.
range attacks, and
Drake's sword.
you also get the
Uh-huh.
glyph card to go with it.
Thorian sword that he gave to
Players
Drake.
finishing 2nd through 8th will also
Well,
get
yeah.
a silver base of Sergeant Drake figure with an event exclusive.
I don't think that these are going to be
Oh.
These are for the next Valkyrie
The
trial.
winner
I
Okay,
gets
think.
so
first
Drake
place
Alexander for the next
participation
Valkyrie
Oh,
Trials.
that looks
Ah,
really
special
good.
gold
Oh.
good.
Sergeant Drake figure.
But
Oh, that's
the
cool.
event exclusive alt art
I think I want the widow
foiled
one.
army
That one.
card along with a day 2 buy. For the
Maybe this
Heroscape
Drake will
World
be better
Championship event at
painted,
Gen Con.
and we won't have a
So
gray
make sure
face
to
Drake.
check out the application.
He won't be
posted in that
suffering
link
liver
shared with
failure like the
your
other one.
organizer. The link
Yeah.
is in the chat. And I know we keep mentioning
Yeah,
it,
my wife
so
always,
we wanna
when
talk
she
to
looks
you
at the
all
figure, she's like,
bit
it looks
about
like
Gen
Drake
Con
died.
World Championship.
I said, I know, we'll have to
So
fix it one of these days.
there's exclusive
He was the
pricing
first
for
one that I
participants
painted.
and
I got
our
all of the
winner.
other stuff from the initial
Day
master
1
set, all of
participants
the
get a
everything, and then I was like, I
World
can't leave Drake
Championship
this way.
t-shirt. I'm rocking
Yeah.
away from last year's. And a special new mini.
They've gotten
we've
better.
got
Taylor.
Taylor, the Curie Warrior, for this
Yeah.
year. But before we move on to the rest
Thick
of the prizes,
Taylor.
we gotta talk about the
Oh my God.
card for
He's a
the-
chomp now.
Oh,
The shirt.
The Chad photo
All
of
right, yeah.
of dandelions.
Melee fighters into engines of destruction.
Oh my
His
God.
onslaught aura enhances adjacent attacks by allied gladiators and
Oh
nearby
my
speakers.
God.
Wait, where is our Cthulhu creature?
Guaranteed offensive pressure exactly where the fight is thickest.
I think he might be a Gen
Combined
Con
with
thing.
deadly strike,
But
which
I had to
doubles
guess.
its
This is
foe.
Gen Con, though.
Taylor
This
becomes
is the
a
World
terrifying
Championship.
close
Oh,
combat
true,
threat
wait.
in his own right. And with stealth flying, Taylord positions himself precisely where his aura is
Look how
most devastating.
beefy that guy is.
He's eating too much donuts.
So thick.
Yeah.
Armies that thrive on aggression.
He looks like a tube of 80-20 ground beef.
He was in his bulking phase since the last time we saw him. We first saw him in his cut phase. Now he's in his bulk phase.
World Championship dice set. So cool. Top 32 will get the exclusive 2026 World Championship order marker and order marker screen. Top 16 get a special side.
Those are nice dice. The color's a little bit different color on them, a little bit. So
just truly incredibly talented.
They're engraved
The
pips.
top
That's
8
nice.
will receive this awesome 2026 World Championship.
Those are probably the coolest looking dice that they've put out, in my opinion.
I think
that we've seen.
Round order markers too.
Okay.
I mean, that's crazy. That's a really good prize.
shout out to Board Hero, who has his own stream currently going right now.
Well, and Elderwood.
I like the dice
I know,
pad.
I'm jealous.
I'm happy.
I want some.
Second place also gets a trophy along with a badge for Gen
Oh,
Con
they got a box.
2027.
Oh, cool.
And
Yeah.
finally,
That's
first
I like
place
I like
gets
those.
everything
That's
we
all. That's
mentioned
nice stuff.
before, plus a trophy, a badge for 2027 Gen Con, and their
Mine was
name.
true.
And an anagram name again for first place World Championship. Woo.
We will have more information. on
This year's
the
World
plans
Championship is going to be
for Gen Con
insane with a
2026
variety of minis that you're going to be able to use. My goodness.
We have a broader spread of
Yeah,
different
that'll
side events this
be.
year, including some
Yeah,
fan
I've been
favorites like
excited for
Bounty
that
Event and 2v2
since
scenario
the
event.
first year when it was just the.
And if you weren't planning on playing in the
The box.
championship event but still want a tailored mini, you can get this figure by playing in the 2v2
And if you weren't planning on
event
playing
or
in the
Battle
championship
Box
event,
Intro
but
event.
still want a tailored
We
mini,
have
you
even
can get
more
this figure by
exciting
playing in
Gen
two
Con Heroscape
skirmish event
news.
or a
We'll be
battle box
introducing
intro event.
prize wall this
We
year.
have even
You
more
can gather
exciting
prize wall
Gen
vouchers
Con
and spend by
Heroscape
participating in side events. And
Prize
the wall
wall
will
this year. You
contain
can gather
goodies
prize wall
such as
Got that
access
feedback
art for
again.
an array of
Feedback.
photos.
Also available at the booth or for purchase.
Oh, here we
at
go.
the Store for Gen Con.
It's a
Weekend
convention
only.
exclusive.
We'll
Oh
have
my
another
goodness, this thing's a
this
convention.
year.
You have to go to Gen Con to get this
Oh
thing.
man!
Ah!
Elon Fufua brings
That's awesome.
fire,
See the
fire,
barnacles
power,
on
and
it?
unpredictable
Mhm.
aggression to your games. At full strength,
During Gen Con,
full
this
fire
is
special attack,
this is the
allows
most
unleash
exclusive mini
punishing
they've
range
released so
fire
far.
even
It
while
says
engaged
available on the
with
Renegade Web
non-adjacent
Store. I'm good.
enemies
Yeah.
after
Yeah,
normal
During Gen Con
during
weekend
Gen
only.
Con
Weekend
weekend
only.
only. I
During
love
Gen Con weekend
that.
only.
However, as
Whoa.
to
I love
stimulate
that. So it
They
is.
better
it is a Gen Con
manufacture a bunch of
exclusive.
these.
the pair into a relentless
It is a
I've been
Gen
talking
Con
about this thing for
exclusive that
5 years.
everybody
They're still
can
not
get.
getting me to a
raging threat that
competitive
must
event.
attack anything nearby, friend or foe, regardless of tactical positioning. And with Swim, Elon Fufua moved effortlessly through water-heavy maps,
Whoa.
making them especially
Pirate and
dangerous.
monster.
Whoa.
And as
Unfathomable
a
too.
Bonds with
unfathomable
pirates.
personality, they fit in perfectly with both pirate and Galrai armies.
Whoa.
And designed as a centerpiece bruiser, this unit rewards aggressive play while forcing opponents to adapt as its behavior changes over the
Cool.
course of the battle.
Pirate means it
Yeah,
gets
very
boons from
cool.
things that give boons
Remember,
to
even if you're
pirates.
not
That's
at Gen
pretty
Con,
sweet.
you can still get this figure from our web store on the weekend of the con. So mark your calendars. We'll dive into all our events fully in our
Yeah,
June
Renegade, you better stock up on
event.
this thing because you'll be selling out really fast if you don't.
Yeah.
And now I want to remind everyone about the Spring 2026 Organized Play Kit coming in March. So this kit is a special glyph pack. Each kit comes with 9 sets of glyphs from the Age of Annihilation era. So this is enough price support for our top 8 players, plus a set for the tournament organizer. These glyphs feature fully illustrated art. I don't know why I'm saying arch. Oh, it's because witches. Yeah. Art, which debuted at 2025 Worlds. So to spice things up, 1 set of glyphs out of that kit will be full foil. So each set will be packaged in the same box. So it'll totally be a blind reveal, and 1 lucky player will be able to find the foiled set.
Huh.
So be sure to ask your store
Elon
about
Foe,
Heroscape
okay.
Organized Play
She
and tell
deserves
them
it.
to pre-order this kit.
And that's going to be all for this Heroscape Reveal stream. Make sure to tune in to the rest of Renegade Con.
Okay.
Next up at 11 is our Renegade Reveal stream, so tune in to learn what other games we're releasing between now and August. Then at 11:30, we're diving into all things Heroscape with some of
That
the
was
brilliant
intense.
minds behind the game, Alex and Dylan.
I'm sweating
who've
now.
Also been in the chat.
Does
during
anybody
these
feel
streams.
relieved?
So join us for another awesome
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
yeah, because it's not as overwhelming. This time.
Yeah, I honestly felt like it was going to be overwhelming too. Like
Yeah.
that was nice.
About our Heroscape organized play program.
I feel like the
Nice.
last RenegadeCon, I was like, just holding my breath, waiting for the prices to drop, and I was just like disappointed.
Yeah.
And this time around, it's a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Some of the secrets of the Citadel figures
That's a good
that
start
we
to the year.
just announced during the stream. So
Did I miss the
that's
price
pretty cool.
on the big eel guy?
After that, at 1:30, we have
Probably going to be $20,
Yeah, they
like
don't-
the other promos.
Yeah.
Once it releases.
Yeah, I don't know if they said the price. I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Maybe it will be more because it's a big one, but all the promos have been $20.
That's manageable.
Oh yeah, that's
As long
worth
as
it.
you bundle it with other people's orders too, so you're not paying that plus
favorite audiobook
shipping.
narrator Jeff Hayes. I got to interview them, and it was so awesome. So tune in for that if you're a Dungeon Crawler Carl fan. It's a very good interview. And at 2:30, we're taking a behind-the-scenes look at the design and development of Dungeon Crawler Carl Unstoppable with game designer John D. Clare, legendary game designer, might I say, John D.
Okay,
Clare.
I'll wait till
and
they
game
sign off.
developer
But this is
John
practically
Rieger.
wrapped.
And for our final Dungeon
Yeah.
Crawler Carl event of the day at 3, we're joined once again by the wonderful, incredibly talented Lin Zhu for a behind-the-scenes look at the sculpting of one of the miniatures for the upcoming RPG. Then, the rest of the day is all about our upcoming board and card games. So you can join Ruel Gaviola, he's back, for a look at 3 new games. At 3:30, tune in for a playthrough of our new clever card game, Sea Scroll.
Okay.
The amazing art we've been posting on social media. You'll want to see that.
Whew. All right, I'm just taking a minute to absorb everything that we
And our
took
final
in
video of
here.
the day, tune in at 4:30.
Whoa. I mean, and like I said, I don't feel overwhelmed. It's still got a lot of wow things. Majority really good
Much
things.
stuff to go through.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we didn't really get to look at all the figures. Like
It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to go through that in the next few weeks.
That we need to mention.
But
before we
really,
go?
Yes,
really
is. So make sure
good
to watch
majority.
the next Renegade Con, which will be in June.
Yeah, I liked what I saw a lot.
I just noticed something in the cool animation they had at the beginning. There was like somebody riding a boar. Was there a figure release for that?
There was also a guy holding his own head.
Yeah.
There was a few pieces of art in that trailer that I was curious about.
Shown yet.
June 2026. Stay tuned next June. All right, let me mute this off, and gonna unshare this and get this off in a moment. All right, now we're gonna have a chance to voice our opinions before we sign off, but I do want to just mention a couple of things before we start chatting away. A contest for this stream. Those of you who already left a comment. Or if you leave a comment on the replay, you'll be entered. So contest, leave a comment in the chat or in the comments after, and that will be one name entry for a drawing on March 18th, 2025, so in a few weeks. The prize will be a choice of one Heroscape promo mini box from the Renegade Store, and that's going to be one that's already out there in the Renegade Store or just somewhere I can access. Price limit $30, and so if you're in a country that Renegade ships to, you basically qualify. That's why I usually like to do it through Renegade, because I don't have to limit it to the United States. Or if you already got the promo minis and you're just like, well, I want a thing that's under $30, then I can work with it depending on who wins that. So that's the contest for y'all, because I love you as a community, and I'm getting close. I'm like getting close to 1,000 subscribers on the channel. Really close. So keep on watching and keep on subbing away, promoting this channel. I appreciate it so much. And then there is a link in the description below for one of those Valkyrie trials in Maroneville, Pennsylvania. I think Warpig was mention if I asked to or to talk about it.
Ryan.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt. My battery's dying. I have to go.
Okay, Derek. Your thoughts, real quick. Your guys' thoughts, real quick, on what happened, so I can give you a moment to.
A lot of cool stuff, but convention exclusives not good because not everybody wants to go, has the time or the funding to get to them.
You can order from the website too, though. During that time,
it said you could order from the website during the weekend. You could do that from exactly where you're
Convention
sitting right now.
exclusives are still horrible, whether I can order them from a website or not, because not everybody wants to go to stuff like that.
Okay.
You don't understand. You can.
I
you
do
can
understand.
Get it.
I understand, Ben, that they said that one's going to be on there. I'm just saying, convention exclusives are not something that's good. Yes, I can order this one, but there's still stuff that not everybody can get. I do understand.
Sure. Point taken. Point taken. All right. Any other thoughts from Silas?
I heard you guys say something while the stream was going that it felt less overwhelming, and I would have liked to see a single master set in a battle box, but I guess breaking it up like this is nice. You can you don't have to buy like multiples of the commons. I love the Jandar box. Love the knight, the sniper guy or whatever. Looked pretty cool. I don't think there was really a whole lot I didn't like. So pretty cool.
All right. Well, Derek, Silas, appreciate you guys and your thoughts.
Yeah, have a good afternoon.
Yeah, and
Bye.
we'll see you some other time later.
See you guys.
Peace, guys.
All right, and so let me just finish with what I was saying. So yeah, Warpig was asking me to mention for this particular Valkyrie trial, which has like a 40 max 40 max people can participate, and I think they got 20 so far, so they're doing pretty good. But link in the description below if you want to check out that Valkyrie trial if you're near Pennsylvania in that area. Check it out and see if you can play there. So contest that mentioned. Now we can start talking about just a little overall thoughts on what we've just witnessed. It's going to take some time to really settle our brains on it. And skateboard, since you're kind of like popped in kind of late, do you want to give your initial thoughts first? Welcome, by the way.
I think my favorite part is the mushrooms. I really like the stuff on the terrain in the battlefield. So I'm really excited to get those for sure. But overall, I think the pricing is the best part. This just makes it more affordable. I know the last stream we were watching, my wallet was cringing at every release.
Yep.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm really excited for this July set.
For sure. And JJ, I don't think there were any commons at all, was there?
No, there were no commons, and I am a huge fan of doing uniques. I grew up playing uniques only, basically, and I like the variety that the uniques create. So seeing an entire set come out where it's all uniques, and I went ahead and totaled it because they've got it on their website now. It's $295 for the unpainted if you buy everything, including one set of the terrain. It's $350 if you buy everything pre-painted. So very good price point to get one copy of everything, and then you're ready to go with however you're wanting to do that. Plus the promo that then comes after the fact. I'm very happy with that.
Very nice. Jack, what do you think?
I am also excited for a lot of the stuff here. There's some units here that I'm kind of iffy about. Like I don't understand like the Jandar Utgar alliance thing. Like and like I kind of balked at the dual class thing at first, but I think it's fine. I'm excited overall for it. I kind of hoped that the ancient terrain did something, but I'm excited for the mushrooms. The mushrooms are going to be cool, and I at least like that we have another like palette to play with in map making with the new ancient terrain, and that terrain set actually looks really good. So yeah, I think this is probably one of their best streams since maybe the beginning of Renegade taking over for Heroscape.
Agreed. Mystery Meats, your thoughts?
I mean, I'm gonna go off of what he said about like the dual classes. I thought that was really interesting. It reminded me like very much like how they develop and kind of release TCGs. Or, like every set kind of has like a play point, like a certain strategy or a keyword that you kind of like sink in. And I feel like that's kind of what this went into. Like it wants you to play a lot of heroes. And there's just a lot of centerpieces to armies now. Like there's a lot of very different directions you can go and adding units and customability. So that was really cool. And then, yeah, the pricing. Now I can probably just buy it all in at once instead of having to like break up my buys between a few weeks and stuff to get it all. It's pretty exciting.
Absolutely.
Makes me not stressed out of like all these common figures coming out in like a month or so, because I was like, I need to get those, and then all the stuff coming out in the summer. So I was kind of feeling overwhelmed, but now I feel really chill about it.
Nice. All right, Dadscaper.
I love that they are sort of gently exploring design spaces that Hasbro left open, specifically destructible objects and doing different things with glyphs, like whatever it is they have going on with that, like mech figure where the glyphs sort of directly affect it's exploring new design space that was left open by Hasbro, but doing it in a way that looks, at least from this, it looks pretty restrained. And I really respect that. That's the same kind of thing. I mean, I just really respect that. It's callbacks through that, direct callbacks to work that they've done, and also to people who have Legacyscape collections. It just shows a lot of sort of restraint and respect in design, which I'm really glad for.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking you have a lot of legacy callback minis within these battle packs as well, which is great. Cody, your thoughts?
Yeah, I like this a lot. Like others said, I think a big one for me is the price decrease, plus this release being primarily uniques, or all uniques, I think we said. I like that a lot. I don't feel the need to be like, oh, do I need to buy 3 or 4 or something? So yeah, price plus it being mostly uniques is really big for me. I like the support for earlier things that we've had as well. We've got some new Jandar champions and such for bears. I'm very curious to see how the new Concan works with either going Jandar focus, getting that, what was it, the +1 to their attack, or going Ukar focus and getting, I think, the +1 to defense. I think that's really interesting. I like the glyphs a lot. I think glyphs look really cool. I think that blood blade or whatever, that's probably my favorite looking one. I like that. I'm excited for this release. I think it's a really fun looking release, personally.
For sure. Let me see. I'm looking at the chat real quick. So Frostclaw says, so I feel like they just spread out the master set into multiple boxes. And yeah, that's kind of what we were kind of talking about, like at the start of the stream before they got started with everything. And let's see here. I think it also says, I think we're still waiting on a Verdant Pack army expansion that has a Boar Rider, Headless Man, and Butterfly Human, likely Aquila or Ular. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we didn't see any Aquila or Ular stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just not registering that too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like they had a master set in mind, given all the uniques. I don't know, but like maybe they were just like, let's just break it up and let people buy what they want to buy instead of I guess doing a whole another master set. I don't know. I would have liked to see a master set because you get the terrain and the figures packaged together. It's usually a great deal, but what are you gonna do?
And now that I'm thinking about it, that may actually be part of their marketing strategy here. Because I was curious, so I just went and looked. And the premium painted edition for the Age of Annihilation master set's $225. So by breaking it up this way, they can technically charge a little bit more to get all of the same stuff, because what I say, like 350 is what you do to get all of the premium painted versions of everything here. So that may be a way for them to kind of help eat the costs of the tariffs a little bit more, instead of giving you the massive bulk discount box of getting the master set. It's, you don't have to buy everything if you don't want everything. So you get some choice there as the consumer. We eat more of the cost with the tariffs, but anybody who was going to buy the whole master set originally anyway is now buying all of these individual things, and they're getting a little bit more money out of those people to kind of help offset the costs.
For sure.
Aren't there are lots of games, I think, that are sort of sold on that sort of battle box model, right? Where you buy enough for a small game between two people, and if you want to expand the experience, then you buy others. It's they're like tradable card games that you get that way, right? Yeah,
Unmatched is the game that I'm thinking of. That's like
that's the one I was thinking of,
Unmatched.
right? Yeah, Unmatched, but also like these sort of dueling card games. Yeah.
Yeah,
it makes sense. There's no reason why Heroscape shouldn't follow that model, especially as it transitions away from, and this is something Scott talked about early on, transitioning away from targeting big box stores like Target, so targeting Target into friendly local game stores. It makes sense to switch to that local game store model.
And the battle box itself is almost like a mini master set anyway. So, I mean, having that, it's a good introduction box for those of you who just jumping in and be like, oh, this is cool. A mummy's fighting like a samurai. That's dope. Okay, I'm gonna get that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd say so. So yeah, I think out of like what we've seen the past few years, this is definitely the closest home run of a stream and a campaign that they've done so far, I think, with things, for sure. All right. Well, if nobody has any other thoughts, which I'll say that anybody has any other thoughts right now, because I know there's going to be a lot of talks over these.
Still digesting a lot.
Say what?
I'm still digesting a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's going to take a moment to digest. Yeah. No, there's going to be some talk over this for the next few weeks for sure, especially on this channel. And I do appreciate everybody commenting on the stream. Again, links in the description below for all these guys that have links for the YouTube channels. Support them in any way you can. Appreciate it. And I also have link description below if you want to pre-order any of this Heroscape stuff or order Heroscape stuff. I do have affiliate links below on my channel all over. So if you want to give this channel a little bit of support while you're making your order, I would appreciate it. Always appreciate any help anybody can give to support not just what I do here, but also what I do on the animating table as well, because that is not cheap to do that stuff. So with that, okay. Donald, let's see here. Donald Zimmerman says in comment, no, they won't end up with more money this way. Each box has its own cost for packaging, manufacturing, warehousing. One thing that Hasbro did wrong was refusing to break into multiple SKUs. There's always a cost for business, for sure.
That's true.
So, yeah, I think, and we already said this, like when we were getting started, they're going to be eating some of this. They have to be eating some of this cost just to reduce things, despite the tariffs that may or may not be coming and going. So again, that's credit to Renegade. So I guess support Renegade as best you can, with this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that, and that suggests that maybe the idea of having battle box instead of master sets is just to make it easier to get it into people's homes, just to start.
Yeah, for sure.
It seems like the battle box is kind of the new master set. Like, it's the affordable price point to get a bunch of stuff and terrain. So yeah, and I think at least with this wave of stuff, it feels like they're trying to tie a lot of the units in with other armies. so that you can play them with the stuff that you already have, and you can also play them with the stuff that's coming out this wave, which I really appreciate.
Very backwards
I agree
compatible.
on that. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
We got a new Hive Lord, so
yeah.
There's
there's so much that we need to process, but we will close the stream down now. I appreciate, like I said, everybody that have come on the stream, and hopefully we can get you guys on some of the time in the future as well. I appreciate you all, and I appreciate you out there, the audience, who again continue to support this channel. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, just processing now the next few weeks. Get ready. Gonna be a lot of fun. You have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it, and we'll see all of you
Bye bye.
next time.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
See ya.